Hi everyone. So today I wanted to talk about the question. Okay, basically the question is a question that I ask myself every time I need guidance and direction, as in what do I want for myself and what do I want for my life. And I ask myself, what is it that I really want for myself? What kind of life do I want for myself? What kind of person do I want to be? Like somebody else can want so much for me, but if I don't want those things for myself, then I'm not going to work towards it. And maybe what the idea that they have, it's a good idea, but it may not be for you. There's so many good ideas out there. That doesn't mean that you have to pick up all of them and run with it, right? So it's for you to decide, because if somebody has this great idea, you decide to do it because this is what they want and you want to please them. After a while, when things get challenging, you're gonna want to give up, because you don't have that, what should I say, perseverance and endurance and that willpower to keep going, because this is not something that you want for you. Like for example, I have a craft business that I do, and there are times when things get to that point whereby I feel like, why am I doing this? I'm putting all of this in, but I'm not seeing the return that, I think that I should see, or at least not at the moment. But I still keep going at it, because this is something that I really want, that I believe that is for me, that I'm gonna eventually, you know my hard work is eventually going to pay off. I believe that, so that keeps me going. But if this was something that somebody else told me, oh Joanne, you can do this or you can do that, when things get tough, I might just give up on it, because I'm saying, like, this is not working. So always ask yourself, what is it that I want? What kind of person do I want to be? Like, you're living in an environment whereby, everybody around you always on the edge. They're always ready for somebody, they always at it, and you feel as if, you're a bit more laid back, a bit more calm, and this is not what you want for your life. You want peace. And so, and you feel as if you might question, what if I'm too laid back? What if maybe I need to be more this or more that, like everybody else around me, but that's not what you want for yourself. So if that's not, and it's okay, you don't have to be like everybody else. If you don't want that for yourself, you don't have to be. And when I start considering, what do I want? Yeah, this is what this person wants for me. This is what that person wants for me. But what do I want? When I start to consider that, I start to live a life filled with more peace, because I start to do things the way that I felt were much more comfortable for me. And it's not a rebellious way, or everybody want to do their own thing. They want to hear what nobody got to say. Like somebody give you an idea, you listen, then you consider, do I really want this? Do I really want that? You can think about it. It doesn't have to always be, I don't want to hear what you gotta say, or, I don't want to do that, and you always gotta put up some other. They're trying to tell me what to do, so you can consider it. But anyway, I just wanted to encourage somebody today in terms of guidance, because I know that if I'm struggling with that, I'm guessing that there are people around who are struggling with things like that. And I've used this to help me and guide me in times when I felt, when somebody maybe told me to do something and I felt like this wasn't what I really wanted. But then again, I didn't want to, seem as if I'm, going, I didn't want to make foolish decisions at the same time. But then I consider, what do I want? Is this thing that I want bad? No, it's not. It's different, but it's not bad. So it's okay for me to want different and not want to be like, my environment. If my environment is a place where I don't really, this is not what I want for myself, then I can choose, what do I want? And the thing is that you're accountable for the decisions that you make. When you make a decision, you have to live with that decision for the rest of your life, even if it was influenced by somebody else's idea or suggestion. You have to answer for your actions. You come to an age whereby, you're accountable. Even if somebody give you ideas, you got to think, am I going to do this? The final decision is basically yours. Even if you do it against your own will, like you don't really want to do it, but you just do it because you still made the decision to do it. And I had to learn that, because I used to be that person, you don't want people to be upset with you. You used to be angry at you. You're thinking about what they're going to do if you don't do what they want you to do. And that is stressful, and it creates tension in the environment, because then you're doing what they want you to do, but you're doing it in a kind of like, I didn't want to do this in the first place. So anyway, just ask yourself, what do you want? At the end of it all, this is your life. You have to live with the consequences. If you made a bad decision, you got to live with it. And somebody might have a good idea, but not all the good ideas you're supposed to take and run with it. And you can ask God for guidance, like, God, is this something that I'm supposed to do? Because there are times when people give me good ideas, but I didn't feel as if this is what I should be doing. But then again, I don't want to make foolish decisions. So I asked God, you know, God, is this something that I'm supposed to do or not? And he gave me confirmation. He gave me guidance. There are times when I did things that weren't what people thought that I should do. But then I used to feel guilty about it. And then God showed me, you know what? No, you're on the right track, you know. And I live in so much more peace and joy when I'm doing things the way that, you know, that I want. Like I create the environment that I want for me. Anyway, I thank you guys for watching my video. Feel free to like, to comment, you know, share something maybe that you do that help you in terms of making decisions that somebody else can learn from. And if you haven't subscribed as yet, feel free to subscribe and share if you feel that this can help somebody else. Okay, thank you and see you in the next video. Bye.